Hey everybody, RPG here. Today we're going to do a quick demo and review of this portable monitor that I recently picked up off of Amazon. Really cool thing about this right off the bat is it's 16:10 aspect ratio. So everything else out there right now is 16:9. So I was definitely interested to see what it's going to be like using this particular monitor. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to unbox it. We're going to take a closer look at everything that's included when you make this purchase off of Amazon, and then we're also going to test out the performance on here. We're going to see exactly what the screen quality is on here, running RetroPie, and diving into a couple of games. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unbox this. Let's open it up and see exactly what is included in here. So right on top, it looks like we have the actual monitor. Looks like it comes with a little stand or case here. So I'm going to set this aside first. I want to check out exactly what's included in here in terms of accessories. So it looks like we have our manual here on the right hand side. So I'm actually just going to thumb through this real quick, see what it looks like, because some of these are awful. So I want to see if it's detailed or if it's super basic. So nice diagrams on here. Instructions seem to be in depth. See, looks like we got some screenshots here, so it looks like it's done really nicely. So I'm going to dive into this a little bit further, but as of right now, everything looks great here. Definitely doesn't look like a real basic user manual. This one looks really nicely done, so I'm going to set that aside. What do we have in here? I imagine it's the plug for the power supply, something like that. Yep, exactly. Nice, sturdy, bulky power supply here, so that's good. Looks like really nice quality. Let's set that aside. Here it looks like we have some connections, so different size cables, HDMI, Type-C, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much everything in here. So let's take a look at the actual monitor now. So like I said before, it looks like it comes with a little stand here, which is nice. Let me flip this over. And it looks like it's magnetic. Yep, magnetic, that's nice. Oh wow, yeah, really nicely done here. So let me make sure this is in the frame. Looks like it has two different settings here, so you can change the way that it sits. Really nice, really sturdy. This is a nice grippy material down here. Nice rubber, so it doesn't slide on my desk real easily, which is nice. You don't want something that's super slick, you're going to slide right off the desk. Everything looks really sturdy here. I'm actually shaking it pretty good, and it's not budging at all. So let's look at the actual screen though, because we have this little protector on here. So let me just peel this off carefully. It's like a nice screen, nice quality. We're going to power this on in a second, but for now, we just set that aside. All right, so let's take a look at the side here. I want to see where the connections are made on here. So let me take a look back here. So here we have, let's see, looks like HDMI. We have Type-C 1, Type-C 2, it looks like right here. Let me see if there's any markings on the back. Oh yeah, it's labeled. Nice. So that's good. So it's, yeah, Type-C 1, Type-C 2, HD, and then I didn't even notice that one there. Our audio jack, so that's 3.5 millimeter audio jack. We have the headphone symbol there, so that's really nice. Let's take a look at the other side. It looks like our power button is probably right here, and I'd imagine this is volume control or brightness, or it might be both if we are actually going through the menu settings in order to do this. So sometimes with the menu settings, you go in and you can manually use that little adjuster there for all your different settings. So I'm going to actually hook this up now, and we're going to test this out. Alright, so I just booted this up. I actually connected to my gaming PC running Batocera rather than RetroPie, just because I didn't have a micro HDMI cable for Raspberry Pi setup today. But over here in the right hand corner, you're going to notice that I have the power supply plugged into the Type-C. The other end of this goes into the wall to give this power. And right below that is my HDMI cable. This goes directly to my gaming PC. So first thing I want to show you guys here is obviously the screen quality. And I do want to remind you that this is a video of a video screen, so you do lose some of the resolution when you do a video of a video screen. So take that into consideration, because I'm sure it's just not going to look quite as bright and bold as it does in person. But that being said, I'm totally blown away by this perfect picture of this screen. So to give you a little detail on the screen, This is a 16:10 aspect ratio, and the resolution is 2560 by 1600. So that's a really nice picture, and it's very comparable to my full-size TV screen that I have here in my office. I'm really blown away by this, and I really love this Botocera theme here because it actually has so many colors on here. Obviously, we have Mario and Yoshi on here, and it's just a lot of colors here, classic Nintendo style. So I'm going to scroll through some of these collections just so you can see exactly what everything looks like, and then we're going to jump into some games here and show you exactly what the sound's like and all of that. So scrolling through some of these collections, you can see I have the sound actually disabled in my menus here just so you can hear me talking here, but we're going to jump into some games, and you'll be able to hear the audio in the actual game. So you can see in that bottom left corner, it's pretty small there, but you can see some gameplay demos for each of these collections here. Pictures really nice again. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into a handful of games real quick. We're going to just kind of jump into just a couple brief demos of each game, and then we'll talk about what the experience was like as soon as we're done. Alright guys, so you saw the gameplay demos here, you saw the exceptional quality on the screen itself, you also heard the audio. So let me back this up a few steps. In terms of the audio here, this is what I think really blows it out of the water for this particular monitor. And the reason for this is I've seen monitors the same size, I've seen decent resolution, none that really are on the same level as this, but the audio here, I put the audio up to about 85%. That's a level I would not typically be using when I'm playing games, especially here at my office, but I wanted to bring up the volume because usually at those higher volumes, we start to see the distortions and, crackling or anything like that. So if there's any issues when you bump that volume up, you're going to see them. They're not going to be able to hide behind anything. If you have the volume really low, You know, you can hide different distortions, you can hide a lot of stuff. There's nothing to hide here. The audio is phenomenal. So I think it's just an absolute home run with that alone, because that's something that I have not seen in any other portable monitors. Now let's talk about the screen. Resolution, super high resolution here. I do want to remind you, as I did earlier in this video, a video of a video screen, you're going to lose resolution. You're going to lose some of that nice quality. That's just the way that it is when videoing a video screen. In person, this looks phenomenal. I think it's going to look phenomenal even through the screen here. So just know that if it looks good, it's really great in person. So resolution's great. Aspect ratio, that 16:10 rather than 16:9, I think it's awesome. That's what I was most excited about checking out today. So, you know, I just don't have enough nice things to say about this portable monitor. I think it's a home run. I think it's a steal at this price point, and I'm totally blown away by it in every way. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be quite what it is. You know, I thought that the resolution would probably be decent. Didn't think it would be as decent as it is. It's not decent, it's phenomenal. But the audio, like I said, that's where this really pulls away from all the other ones out there. It's just, there's no distortions, there's no issues at all, nothing to hide on here. So now in terms of the setup here and all the different accessories that you get with this, I think that they've covered all your bases in terms of cables. Now, if you do want to go with a Raspberry Pi, or you know, you're going to be using RetroPie on this, then you obviously need to get that micro HDMI cable. I didn't have one here today on hand, so I went and hooked it up to my Batacera system here, running off of my gaming PC. Ran super well. If anything, that's going to push it harder than Raspberry Pi, and RetroPie is, you know, there's some more advanced games in there, which we jumped into, so everything ran perfectly. Picture was great, audio great, everything was great. So in terms of this case on here, this is an awesome case. This is an awesome case and stand combo. I really like the way that it's laid out. I like the way that you can just seat it into these grooves here, pop it up anywhere, and then when you want to carry it or transport it, you just fold it up like this. It's nicely padded, so you know, I wouldn't go dropping it on the floor or, you know, really testing it out and seeing if you could damage it, but it's obviously made really nicely, and it protects the screen, so you don't have to worry about scratches or anything like that. I've seen the other monitors out there on the market, this same size, which is 13.3 inches. This is definitely way better than anything else I've seen out there. So I wouldn't hesitate to pick up one of these. Link in the description below if you're interested. But that's really going to do it for today. You know, I don't have enough nice things to say about this, so you know, all I can say is check it out. Don't hesitate to purchase it if you're in the market for a portable monitor like this for gaming, or you know, whatever your needs are. So that's going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section below. I'm always happy to help you guys out any way I possibly can. If you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, RetroPie Guy, be sure to do that. We do a ton of different videos based around retro gaming, product reviews, gameplay demos, tutorials, just a little bit of everything on here. So definitely hit the subscribe button. And of course, if you want to check us out online, www.retropieguy.com. Thanks for watching today.